Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Are you certain, Lord Cao Cao?
I urge you to wait. Giving Liu Bei an army to command is akin to letting a sleeping dragon roam free. The danger cannot be ignored.
Yes, Liu Bei is a dangerous man. Once he gains strength, he will eventually come to stand in our way. And that is precisely why we cannot leave him in Shu City.
Do you mean...
There is a rumor going around. Unsubstantiated, but troubling.
Now I see. Thank you for the report.
Sir!
Ah, what perfect timing. There is something I wanted you to hear before anyone else. It appears there is a plan in motion to assassinate Lord Cao Cao.
Strength invariably arouses spite. We merely need to know in whom. It appears this plan is coming together under the name of His Majesty.
The threat is too serious to ignore. I managed to capture and interrogate a few of the schemers. And they all named Liu Bei as a collaborator.
I know it must be difficult to believe, especially given how close you two are. But that means that you, of all people, should know what Liu Bei is like. He cannot help but respond to the cries of those in need. And given your reaction, it seems we were right. You are not part of their plot. Do forgive us for testing your loyalty in such a way. We're all glad your name has been cleared.
Whether intentional or not, Liu Bei has long been plagued by unsettling rumors. And now this. Lord Cao Cao dismissed Liu Bei under the guise of defeating Yuan Shu.
I am sure Liu Bei has realized as much. It is unlikely he will return to Shu. And so our war with him will begin. This may be difficult for you, but we ask that you be ready.
So, Liu Bei has chosen Shi province. Yuan Shu of Shouchen has already fallen. Then our next opponent will be either Yuan Shao or Liu Bei.
We should focus on defeating Yuan Shao and gaining control of Hubei. Before we battle Yuan Shao, I would advise first reining in Liu Bei.
Liu Bei's forces are small, which makes them quick. While Yuan Shao has your focus, he may strike you from behind. Containing Liu Bei before a battle with Yuan Shao is a viable strategy, especially if we wish to weed out uncertainty.
Then we will attack Xiaopei to shake Liu Bei from his seat. I trust you all to see to it that the castle is taken.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Ziluan.
I heard 2 important warriors were...
The castle's imposing visage.
Let's begin.
Yes. I agree.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go.
Conquer Xiapei.
and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. The expedient will have no mercy. An opening.
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guan Yu. Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise you not to face him head-on.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely
enemy
be wary
officer
of any attempts
been
to
defeated.
flight. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
The enemy is targeting the floodgates then. I cannot leave my post here. Liu Bei's family's within the castle walls after all. Just have to believe our allies can handle it themselves. Such unyielding spirit. A formidable foe.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He's unbeatable.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With his indomitable vigor and his refined sword arm, Lord Guan Yu's strength knows no equal this day.
The floodgates are heavily defended.
This territory
The enemy
officer
used in an
has
attack.
been defeated.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Guan Yu. I've managed to get some reinforcements from Lord Yuan Shao.
We caught them unprepared! Now we can strike back against Cao Cao.
Forward march!
Liu Bei! Zhang Fei! My brothers! Now it's time for a counterattack! I cannot even fathom how I might bring him down. It is far beyond my capabilities.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good. He's here too. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now, let's begin our attack on Liu Bei.
March forward. So my brother was the target all along.
The floodgates, or Liu Bei, Guan Yu will surely be torn. By bringing either to the brink of destruction, we can force him to decide. This will draw Guan Yu away from the castle gates. With such a cunning plan, we can use their oath of brotherhood against them.
Well, this is an interesting surprise. Well, let's find out how much you...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Disappointed. I did not think it would come to this.
We're evenly matched. Push harder to gain the advantage.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Now!
Things may not end well for us at this rate. Needing your aid, all due to my own incompetence. I can think of little more pathetic. Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Heart protect us.
Cannot hold out for much longer. This appears to be as far as we go.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand. Thanks for helping me. Let's do this together.
floodgates are taken,
The enemy officer
castle will be bound to
been
fall.
defeated. The enemy officer.
The defense of the
has been
castle is
defeated.
in your hands. I will lead a sortie to drive the enemy back from the floodgates. Advance now!
Whoa, looking rough.
I will not allow your plans to come to fruition. By my own blade, I will cut down anyone who dares attack. With all my might.
Bring him down.
Good. It worked. Now is our chance to take Xiape Castle.
No choice but to retreat. A lamentable outcome. I need to fall back.
Prepare yourself, Liu. Today I will strike you down and end the misfortune you have caused.
I've been waiting for this. The enemy is near.
Opening! All my might! How many was that? I've lost count already! It's no use.
Let's bring glory to our forces. Looking rough. With all my might.
All my
Help me. Turn the tables.
Take this.
Oh, I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Here's the resistance.
The enemy
is
officer
futile.
has been defeated. It is no easy thing to defy Lord Cao Cao. We must flee, regroup, and gather our strength. Forgive me. Thank you.
I can't take any more of this. We'll finish this another day.
I place my trust in my sworn brothers. Now, I shall do whatever is necessary.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope. I'm making my way up.
I leave the rest up to you.
This territory is ours.
The enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guan Yu was defeated?
The foe is wavering. This is our chance to renew the assault on the castle.
Looking rough. Let's go. Good, the battle's turned in our favor. Let's push on through to victory!
This territory is ours.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
Child's play. If this is the best they can offer, we'll soon prevail.
Reporting! Cao Cao's forces are inside Xiaopei Castle! Lord Guan Yu, you must return to the castle!
So the attack at the floodgates was a diversion. I cannot allow this. I must return to the castle quickly.
It appears they've noticed our subterfuge. Hurry! Take control of the castle.
Is the castle still ours? Hang on, brave defenders. I am coming.
Looking for fate. How thoughtless! I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Foresaw this victory before it even happened! All my might!
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Saw this victory before it even happened!
Lord Guan Yu will return.
Let's go!
When he does, we will be ready for him.
The moment has come.
Hold my power! Drawn away by devotion, leaving the enemy free to attack. What a fool I've been! By this blade, I shall make amends for my blunder.
Even the mightiest grow tired at some point.
Looking rough.
Now is the time to act. Lord Guan Yu is on the back foot.
All my might!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Now!
Gotta be quicker than that.
My sworn brother entrusted me with the castle's defense. So I will fight to my dying breath, even if I am the last man standing.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Got you!
Time for a good old fight! Get ready! Take this! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
All my might!
Looking rough. Let's go.
All my might!
I shall not fall. I shall not bend the knee. I will stand on this land I have sworn to defend.
All my might!
I am ready.
I'm just getting started. Hold strong.
Take this!
Get this turn. Listen there.
Now! Let's go!
No. You fight well, but I will not give up. You hear me? Not while my blade is unbroken. Not while life still flickers within me. Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen! Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful. So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice, leaving him unable to act upon the sudden changes of war.
Making the safe choice isn't always a bad thing, but it's hardly a strategy befitting the times. Being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser choice.
Yuan Shao's lordly decision to always pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get...
We have it better than most, just being able to live out our days in peace. I can't complain.
I hear the town's stonemasons are hard at work repairing the castle.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
The scars left by the Weebu's assault truly run deep. It's an honor to have you visit. If I may.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao... Ah, you're here. I had a fit.
Lord Eugene is way too... Lord Shunyo becomes a different...
Xiao Pei is far smaller than...
More and more people are losing their...
For the sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule.
Good.
Not many people can read and write.
Interesting. To initiate such a plan under those conditions. Your keen insight never ceases to amaze me. You are far too humble. You should take more pride in your strategic acumen. Having an accurate perception of your own abilities is very important, especially knowing what happens when you attempt feats beyond them. I am sure you are aware that I am in the service of Lord Yuan Shao. He has of late come to be called the most powerful leader in the land. In the past, he has followed a typical path to power, achieving victories reliably through acquiring more resources than his enemies. But now, it's as if he is trying to become greater than the sum of his abilities. Perhaps he feels the urgent need to stand taller than his rivals. To pick fruit higher up the Tree of War, he does not use a ladder, but has begun the construction of a tower of great height and dubious stability. As someone in his service, I find this situation most vexing. Certainly you can understand my misgivings. Yes. He has managed to use his family name to intimidate rivals and consolidate his victories. But it cannot last much longer. A victory gained without wisdom and strength can be easily taken away. Because war is the great clash of human potential, and the ephemeral spark of that moment in history is what captures the hearts of men. I suppose I could. That's some advice I would never hear from my comrades. At any rate, speaking with you has lifted my spirits. It is always a pleasure. even if the subject matter is not. If, perchance, my ideal battlefield did exist somewhere in this world, I believe that it might be next to you. Would you welcome such an event? Take responsibility? Are you trying to lure me away from my lord? If that is your intention, by all means, please do it. I can see that you mean what you say. But for now, let us keep the proper distance from each other, as servants of different masters. One day, on the battlefield of my dreams, we will stand together as allies. Until that day. Yes, I see.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even...
Hey, you came as promised. It can be busy during war councils, but the rest of the time it's very quiet. Perfect for reading. Here, I have the text that you asked for last time. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. This is some fascinating stuff. I'm glad I found someone to study with. Next time we'll go and see my teacher together, I'd like to introduce you to him. I believe a broad knowledge base will be necessary in the future, and studying with others helps you see things from other perspectives. With our Lord on the cusp of rising to power and quelling the turmoil, he'll need people that can help him govern in times of peace. I think if we keep studying together, we can be of use to him. Besides that, all kinds of knowledge can have value on the battlefield. That goes for intuition too, which many say I excel in. Well, on the battlefield, there are many things that are hard to explain. Do you know what happens when intuition strikes? All your accumulated knowledge comes together and provides you with a solution. Which is all well and good. But what use is that if you don't have time to implement it? In moments like that, I always feel self-loathing. And then I keep looking back on what happened, trying to figure out what I should have done. But I've not let you speak at all. I'm sorry. I'm glad to hear you say that. I feel I can talk to you about anything. So, I should tell you. To be honest, I really just want to be close to you. All these things I've been saying are just pretext for that. Having you alongside me on the battlefield doesn't suffice. I want us to be like partners, striving in our studies together. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, but I have a feeling that things are going to go our way.
Lord Eugene is way too...
What does peace even...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
He's just...
How's things? You've had a taste of officer life now. Starting to get used to things around here? Oh, that's unexpected. Didn't take you to be the shy type. In any case, you're doing a fine job leading this band of ruffians. We may have our disagreements at times, but I got a feeling that you'll do fine. You were picked out by Lord Cao Cao himself, after all. Oh, almost forgot. I've good news for you. Remember when I told you that I was considering how to apply my natural talents to transporting provisions? Well, I think I've really found my calling there. Lord Cao Cao said my newfound skills will be a valuable addition to his force. Now, we can send provisions throughout the land with ease. We won't have to worry about plundering or getting sacked. We'd be one step closer to his vision. I've been trying to figure out what I could do, but I think it's finally coming together. Damn right. But you know, I wouldn't have come this far without you. Whenever I see you at work, my doubts seem to completely vanish, and I see everything in a new light. And I'm here wondering what I can expect from you next. I just can't take my eyes off of you. I'd appreciate that. I feel I can do so much more with you around. Let's keep giving the world something to be amazed at. Should be easy enough for the two of us.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we can walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.